Hi guys, welcome to new video. So today I would like to announce the start of the registration for our next tournament, which will be Armies of Exigo 2v2 Showdown. And this will be of course first 2v2 tournament, so you can just go and register on our Discord. This is the poster, just a really iconic image from the game, of course a little bit adjusted with some effects. And now let me actually show you where you can of course register. First you need to go to our Discord, so of course the link is right here on my YouTube channel, or you will of course also find it in the description. And then of course the whole tournament will be streamed on Twitch. Of course the link to my Twitch is also here and will be also in description, and this is of course my Twitch where the tournament will be streamed. Also I finally hit the affiliate, so finally we'll be able to use the Twitch points for predictions, which will make the whole system work much better, and it will be much easier for you to actually make predictions during the tournament. I will probably make one more video on this whole system once I actually set it up. So this is basically everything for this. Then you will just get to the Discord. This is our Discord server. I already showed it in multiple videos. What you want to do is go to announcements channel, and here you will see the announcement of the tournament. And the only thing you need to do is make this green check reaction to this message, and that will give you the tournament participant role. That will unlock two new channels for you, and that will be the tournaments channel and the registration channel. First, you just need to go to the registration channel. The tournament channel is just for communication, so if you have any questions or you want to maybe try to find a teammate here within the other players, you can just talk to them or just ask me anything. And then you will go to registration, you will scroll all the way up, and here you will find the rules. Of course I will go through them really quickly, but first let me show you what else you will see in this channel. Here we have the map pool, which are 8 maps that you will be playing on during the tournament, and everyone is able to ban one map, which is part of the registration. Everything is of course described in the rules that we'll walk through in a moment. Then we just have some basic information here. Of course you cannot write anything in this channel except the registration. For communication you need to use the tournaments channel. Outside of that, you just need to fill this registration exactly like everyone already did here. And basically you just fill in your nickname, which is your Discord name. Then you fill a teammate here, but he needs to agree with that. And if you don't have any teammate, you can just register alone and leave this empty, as I did, and for example Soulskeeper here as well. Of course everything will be once again in the rules, described a little bit more in detail. Then you have map ban. This is just one map that you need to choose from these 8 that you don't want to play on during the tournament. This can be changed later once we form the teams, because of course if I form a team where 2 players have the same map ban, one of them will be able to change it. So of course you have the same, you don't have the same ban 2 times in team. Then you just fill in your nationality. That's really simple. Where are you from? Then you fill in allegiance, which means the number of how many tournaments have you participated in so far on our Discord community, which means you will either have 0 if you are playing for the first time, or if you participated in the first tournament, which was just 1v1 but still our tournament, you will have number 1 here. And the last thing you need to fill in is the team name. This is once again something that will maybe change later. It's just temporary, but it's just the name of the team that you will be called during the tournament, because of course it will consist of 2 players, so I won't be calling 2 names all the time. I will just call you by the team name. It will be also in the overlay in game. There is just one rule, that it should have a maximum of 12 characters. It's also in the rules written, but it's not like, I mean, if it's gonna have 13, I'm not gonna deny that, but overall it should just be really short, so it fits on the overlay and it's much easier for me to work with. As you can see, for example, Fenrir and White Defender already has team here. They are in the same team, they have each other as teammates, so this is the perfect example of signing up as a teammate, with a teammate, and everyone else, as you can see, is just signing up alone for now. Of course, once we get more players, we'll see how it goes. Once you see the rules, you will understand that this is not final. It can be still adjusted just to make everything balanced. So yeah, now let's actually get to the actual rules. So it's really similar to the first tournament rules, but I will still go through it because there are some adjustments, and of course some things are really unique because of the new format. So the tournament will be played on Saturday of this day, yeah, so in like 3 weeks. The reason I'm releasing this announcement a little bit earlier, because it will still last, the registration lasts only 2 weeks. As you can see, the registration deadline is on this day, so it's only 2 weeks, but from now I mean, but I needed that 1 more week to actually finalize the teams, because that's something I didn't have to do last time when everyone was playing alone, but here I actually need to assemble the teams, and that will take some time, so that's why the registration ends 1 week before the actual tournament happens. The tournament will either end if all matches being played during the day, or of course if we have too long games or too many of them, we can just reschedule it to another day, when of course all the remaining participants will be free to play. The format is really simple. We'll play matches. The tournament will consist of 2v2 matches in the following format. Teams of players will be divided into 2 groups, and in each group every team will play against every other team in that group. The 2 teams from each group with most wins will just go to the semifinals, and there you will just play against another team that you will be paired with, and you will play a best of 3 format. So we will play up to 3 games. Of course, if one of the teams win the first 2 games, you won't even play the 3rd game. And this way we'll get to the finals, where we have the 2 winners from the semifinals, and in the finals you actually have not best of 3, but the first team to get 3 wins will win. Yeah, so you can both teams can get 2 wins, for example, and then you will decide, or just one team can win 3 games in a row and they will be winners as well. Then we have the registration. That's basically what I already showed you. You just need to go out to our Discord, react to the message in announcements, and then just follow the further instructions to make the registration. Deadline, I already talked about that. Just make sure you transfer it to your time. This is, of course, Central European summertime, so you need to transfer it to whatever you are at. It's of course open to all players that own Armies of Exigo. Last time we had some small problems that some players didn't even have the game and signed up for the tournament, so definitely make sure that you have the game ready, it's working, and also that you are free on the day of the tournament. Participants of course must adhere to all the rules and regulations in this document. If you don't follow it, you can be disqualified, of course. Now the most complicated thing here, let's say. Players can enter the tournament in pair or individually. Each player must register for himself, so even if you are signing up as a team, you need to both of you need to make the registration. Yeah? Even if the preferred teammate has already mentioned him in his registration, you still need to make your own as well and mention him. In case a player registers individually, he will be assigned a teammate by the organizers, so that's why I have 1 more week after registration before the tournament starts. It may happen that someone odd is left and will not be able to participate. Of course, if the amount of players is not even, maybe someone won't be able to participate even though they registered, but if they register alone, it might happen. Each player must agree to be mentioned as preferred teammate in another player's registration, and no player can appear in more registrations, which means you cannot just write the name of someone into a registration as teammate. He needs to agree with that, and he cannot appear in any other registration if he appears in yours. Organizers will assess player skills based on past performance and in-game observation, and performance teams will be reviewed to ensure balanced. If a team is deemed too strong, organizers will make adjustments to ensure balance, which means you can just create teams however you want if you just agree with someone to be your teammate, but if there are 2 really skilled players, maybe the team might be changed later. So if you sign up with a teammate, it's not like 100% guarantee that you will guys play together. If you are both like mediocre players or weaker players, it's definitely probable that you are going to play together. But if there are two stronger players that will try to match or like team up together, they will probably be split to make the game more balanced. So if you try to find someone for your teammate, maybe try to find someone not at the highest skill level, or of course if you are a little bit weaker yourself, then you can, but overall two really good players should not be together. Organizers will communicate everything, of course, on the Discord server. Participants are required to join the designated game lobby at the scheduled time using Radmin VPN. I already explained this in one of the videos before, but I can also show it at the end of this video as well. It's really simple. We use it all the time for any games, so definitely if you want to play Armies of Exigo with us, Radmin VPN is the thing to use. Failure to do so within 5 minutes will result in a forfeit of the whole team. Participants are required to create an in-game profile with their Discord name for the tournament matches, which is the name you wrote as a nickname in your registration. So this will make it really easy to see who is already in-game, of course. Each team must choose a name with maximum of 12 characters to be called by during the tournament. That's what I talked about. It's not like it has to be 12, but I would really prefer you to make it as short as possible. And I definitely won't allow like 20 or something. Yeah, so try to stick to maximum of 12 characters. The games will be played on 8 different maps, as I already showed you in the map pool. Of course, those maps are selected by the organizers, and each player has the ability to ban one map before the start of the tournament. You cannot change it mid-tournament. It needs to be settled down before the tournament starts. For each match, one of the remaining maps that was not banned by any of the players that are playing in that current match will be chosen randomly. So we'll do that on the stream probably. We'll be playing with revealed terrain, but of course it won't be like a revealed map. Yeah, this is changed a little bit from the last tournament when we had actually hidden terrain. Here it will be revealed, but you won't see what the enemy is doing. You will just see the terrain. We'll play with default game speed and game version 1.4, which is the newest one, of course. Then we have the YouTube announcement video. This is the one that I'm doing right now, so we are just seeing it. And of course all the matches will be recorded and also placed on this YouTube channel, same as with the previous tournament. Then we have the stream, of course, on Twitch. We will be streaming the whole tournament. I will be commentating it. There will be probably once again a few minutes delay, just so no one can stream snipe, even though it would still be against the rules. Participants currently playing in a match are not allowed to watch the tournament, as I said. That would be against the rules, but there will still be a small delay probably. There is one change from the last time. I will be actually participating probably in this tournament. So of course, if I'm not playing, I will be just commentating as you are used to from the first tournament. But when I will be playing in a match, I will still need to kind of figure out how we are going to do that. I could just commentate it from my point of view, or I could just mute myself and it would be a game without commentary, or we could just play it off stream really quickly and then I would commentate replay, but that would probably really prolong the whole tournament, which might not be too desirable. So we'll see how we are going to do that. I'm not sure yet. Any form of cheating, including using unauthorized third-party software or colluding with opponents, is strictly prohibited. The only allowed add-on is the Full HD mode, and of course any players that will be cheating will be disqualified, or they can be even disqualified from any of the future tournaments or anything. If there are any technical issues, organizers will just determine the appropriate course of action. So either it will be a win for one of the sides or it will be a rematch. All the official communication will be of course in English, and it will be on our Discord server. And you are of course expected to communicate in English with the organizers. We have prize here. You will be of course immortalized in the Hall of Fame. here on Discord. I also have it under the stream on my Twitch. You will also receive a Twitch VIP, which will give you some extra functions, and of course the VIP badge, so everyone will recognize you on Twitch. And you will be also able to choose one custom Twitch emote that will be available to all the subscribers, and also for Norn coins, which will be the currency that we will be using on the stream, and it will be available until the next tournament. Yeah, of course, organizers reserve the right to make any final decisions on anything that is just not clearly set in this document. And of course, you are kinda expected to treat everyone with respect, just behave appropriately. Of course, no discrimination, harassment, and other obvious stuff. So this is everything in the rules. I hope you understand it. If you have any questions, you can just ask me on the Discord or right here. Right now, let me just actually show you the Radmin VPN as well. You are just going to install it. Just find on Google or anywhere Radmin VPN, download it, install it. Of course, maybe you will need to log in, and then you just need to turn it on like this. And in networks, you will just join a network. You will click on gaming networks, and here you are just going to find Armies of Exigo. You are going to join this server, this network, and then you are going to see under Armies of Exigo all the players that are here. And once you have Radmin VPN on and you are in this channel or server, you should already see players in multiplayer. So if you start Armies of Exigo, you go to multiplayer, to LAN, you should already see listed games there, including of course the tournament tournament matches when the tournament will be happening. So this is what we are going to be using. So just download Radmin VPN and you should be fine. Outside of that, I of course wish everyone good luck. This will be something a little bit different. We will be using the format for 2v2, yeah, which will be a little bit more players than last time. Also, you can see all the maps here. Actually, let me open the pool right here. We have those 8 maps. Last time we were playing only on Darkside Forest. Right now we have actually 8 maps in total. Of course, if there will be 4 players and everyone banned one map, then we'll be choosing just from 4 of them. But overall, of course, every map could be played at least once in some of the matches, because there will be probably many games, but everything depends on how many people actually sign in, register for the tournament. So yeah, this is everything from me, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the tournament, of course. So take care, guys.